Ali, good to see you. First of all, I've got to ask you about Mo Salah and his comments after the Leeds game. How do you feel about them, and how have those comments impacted you all as a group?
Good evening, everyone. Buonasera. I think it's not an easy situation, but as a group, we take as best as we can take. Of course, we have the personal relationship with him. Talking about myself now, I've been playing with Mo since I came to Europe, 1 year in Roma, and now 8 years, if I'm not mistaken, at Liverpool. He's a great guy, great character. He's a legend for Liverpool FC. We achieved so many things together, and of course, personally, it's not something that makes me happy. But we have in football, we don't have too much time to stay moaning about any situation. We have a big challenge tomorrow, a big team to play against. Inter Milan is doing so well in this season, has been doing so well in the recent past. So my focus, our focus, the focus of the team is in the challenge we're going to face tomorrow.
What have you said to Mo, Ali, and what sense is there, if any, of being let down? Because obviously he's not available for selection in, as you say, such a big game.
Yeah, him not being available, I think, is just a consequence of what he did, and he's smart enough to know that. I didn't spoke to Mo about it, how I want to talk. As I said before, we have a good relationship. It's not just a teammate. We spend so much time together. We don't spend too much time away from the training ground but we are friends. We are good friends. You share so many moments together, happy moments, sad moments. So that creates a bond between people. And I will have a conversation, but again, this is going to be private, and because it's personal.
So how together is the dressing room overall?
Yeah, as I said, as good as we can be. I think all the players, they were going to have different thoughts about the situation, and that's okay. But we know the challenges we are facing at this moment, not performing well, not having good results, and that's been difficult enough for us. Those are big challenges for us to try to change the situation, to try to play better, to be more consistent in the games. So doesn't matter too much how we feel personally, but we're going to give a proper reaction. We want to give a proper reaction to it tomorrow, to the situation, and to having the due respect to Inter Milan, trying to win the game and to deserve it by playing well.
Richard.
Hi, Alison. Mo said that he felt he'd been thrown under the bus by the club at the moment. Is that how you see it, or do you see it differently?
I think the manager was really wise in his answer, and I agree with him. I don't know what that means. Maybe you have to ask Mo what he means about that.
And do you think he will play for the club again?
I don't think anything. What I hope, yes, that he plays again for the club. But that's a personal situation. That's a situation between Mo and the club. We, as his teammates, as his friends, we hope the best thing happens for him. But as Liverpool FC players, we want the best for the club as well. So it's we want a win-win situation for everyone.
Lewis, Mo's obviously made it quite clear how he has his relationship with the manager. Would you say your relationship is still good with the manager?
Yeah, my relationship is good with the manager,
yeah. Ian.
Hi, Alison. Wayne Rooney said that Mo Salah had disrespected his teammates. Do you feel disrespected? And also, when a rift occurs like this, what is the impact that it can have in the dressing room?
I haven't seen what he said, so I don't like to comment on things that I didn't heard myself. It can have an impact. It's not something small. It's Mo Salah. I think what's happening now here tells about the situation. But again, we are grown-up men. We understand that this is a personal situation for Mo.
By his comments.
No, I don't believe that is his goal to disrespect anyone. I believe he have the freedom to speech, to talk about how he feels about his own situation. What we expect is a player that wants to play, that is not comfortable being on the bench. But again, you have the freedom to talk, but you need to deal with the consequences of that. I think that's clear. And as a team, again, it's not important how we feel, but it's important how we're going to react now. And the reaction is staying together, working hard to overcome a bad situation that we are living. We are not living just a moment. It's not just about Mo. It's about the team. It's about what is the best for the club. So that's what we're going to try to do tomorrow.
Adam and Hamza.
How have the last 2 days been within the players, really? Has it sort of felt weird? Is it like anything you've ever experienced before when it's so clear that there's such a big controversy going on?
No, after the interview, I thought it would be really weird, but it wasn't. Again, we are grown-up men. We know that this is about a personal situation, and we respect that. We played our last game on Saturday night, and it's not been too much time. So the time we spent together in the training ground was to rest, to recover, and to focus on a huge team. Inter Milan was being really successful in the recent years, reaching Champions League finals, winning titles. The situation they are in the Champions League is really good. They are playing well. They have so much quality. In the Serie A, they are second on the table, 1 point behind Napoli. They have great strikers, great midfielders, great defenders, a great goalkeeper. So it's a big challenge for us, and that's where our focus are now.
Hamza.
Hi, Alison. Mo said that he feels he's been criticised unfairly by people, ex-players, pundits. As your friend, as your teammate, do you think he's right? Has he been criticised unfairly by people outside of the club?
Well, I think I don't follow too much what people say about him. So I don't know exactly what kind of criticisms they are. So I cannot have an opinion about something that I don't know. But I think if he said he's feeling like that, and he have the right to talk about it. But this is part of football. Criticism are part of football. How I deal with that myself, I try not to follow too much of what you say. Not because I'm not interested, but because I have 3 kids. I don't have much time at home to do that. And again, the challenges we have already, they are really big. So we need to be really realistic about our situation, about what we are living. The things that we need to improve is really difficult to identify what the problems are, and we are trying to do that. So we are really focused on that, and that's my say on that question.
Just in the front here.
Hello, Alison. Juanjo Rueda for Fox México. Mo said he shouldn't have to earn his place because of what he has done for the club. I want to know if guys like you, Virgil, or other players of your generation feel something similar. I mean, that your legacy should carry certain recognition in the team daily basis.
I think we have football is things happen so quick. We play every 3 days. We just won the Premier League, amazing achievement, and now we are here in this situation. Not the situation we wanted to be, but we have to deal with that, and that's how football works. You have to perform every game, every week. That's part of playing for Liverpool FC. That's part of playing the Champions League. That's part of playing the Premier League. You have to compete at the highest level, and that's what we try to do. That's what I try to do, to be at my highest level, so I can be the best for the team as well.
Beth and then James.
Hi, Ali. You've obviously been at this club for a long time. You've been through good times, bad times, and you are now one of the senior players in the dressing room. So when a period is tough on the pitch and off the pitch, like it is now, even tonight coming out takes courage to come in front up to these questions. Do you feel like your leadership and that of Virgil and Robertson and all of those senior players is more important than ever at this moment in time? Yes,
we are. Definitely, I think is that what everyone hopes from us. The expectations are that the senior players that we step up. The expectations from the club as well. That's we are here for. Also, of course, we are here to win games, to win titles, to perform. But in my opinion, I take this responsibility, and I feel this responsibility that I can give more to the team that just playing well, but I can give a good contribution by being a leader to the youngest one, to the new players. We've been here so long, so in a way we have the Liverpool way in our mentality. And I think that should go on to the other players, and we are the players that have to pass on. Not only me, not only Virgil, not only Robo, all the players who play long time here at Liverpool. We have Curtis that is a local lad. We have so many players that are playing more than 2-3 years for Liverpool. And they have this mentality as well, and they are trying to step up as well. Maybe not coming in the interviews, maybe not talking too much, but by the actions. So being a leader is not only about to come in here and talk to you guys. That demands courage, but at the same time, I'm being honest and just sharing my view. But demands that you take action on the pitch is what we expect from every leader. It's to talk at the right time, but to take action as well on the pitch.
James, and then we'll finish up here.
Ali, it's such a difficult situation for the manager to deal with in the last couple of days, on top of all the negative results, only 4 wins in the last 15. As a squad, are the rest of you, are you still fully behind Arne?
Of course, yeah, we are.
If so, what gives you that belief that he will turn things around?
Well, I think that the Premier League at last season. So before Arne came in, everybody talks about the huge challenge that is being the substitute for Jurgen Klopp. Looks like now everyone takes for granted what we achieved in the last season. It should not be taken for granted, and that's enough. That should be enough. But we believe in his knowledge. We believe in his style of playing, that he is capable of helping us to turn around this situation. And I believe that this is not only about ourselves, but that's the situation with the club as well. They trust him. So it's not only his responsibility. As a player, I share the responsibility with him to turn around the situation. Of course, he's the main responsible for the way the team plays. But we players, we know that we are responsible for the situation. We take the responsibility, and we are the ones that take action. So we are the ones that can change everything. We are trying. That doesn't make the situation easier, to know that we have the responsibility, to know that we need to take action, but we are trying to do that. We have the desire to change the situation. The manager have the desire to change it as well, and to be back on the winning track, on playing the same good football that we were playing in the last season.
Last one here, please.
Ciao Alison, Tancredi Palmieri Sport Italia. Senti, prima ti
I'll
chiedo
ask
in
you
italiano.
in Italian if you can talk us through your reaction, both yours personally and as a team, once you heard what Salah had to say. Based on what I've said, based on what I've heard from you and Slot, I wanted to hear about your reaction there. And I'd also like to ask you whether we should expect Liverpool to come to San Siro tomorrow and try to compete face to face against Inter, or whether you might try and sit back and play a bit more Italian and on the counter attack.
I speak in English or Italian. Bene, questo ho detto prima.
As I've said,
che per noi non è una situazione che
this is not a situation that necessarily makes us happy. First and foremost, because on a personal level, we all love Mo. He's a hugely important player for the team. He's a wonderful human being, and he's a spectacular footballer. He's been very important for the club over the last 9 years, and he has produced some incredible numbers. He's won everything there is to win over the course of his career. And of course, this situation isn't nice. We were a little bit caught by surprise, but we know that it's a personal situation, so we're leaving it between him and the club because it is a personal situation. Ultimately, what we believe doesn't really come into things. What matters is what he thinks and what the club believes as well. What we want is for him and the club to reach an agreement which is in the best interests of him and the club and all of the playing staff. As for tomorrow night's match, we want to play our best. You can expect a Liverpool side that will go out there with the will to win, that wants to improve the current situation, play good football, and above all play a winning brand of football. It won't be in any way easy. We're well aware that Inter are a really strong side here, and when they play at home they have all of their fans behind them, and we know it's a huge challenge. But with the utmost respect that we have for Inter, what we want to achieve is to win this game.
Thank you.
Guys, thank you.